Number 2, part 2 from death in intensive care. So I was telling you that I appreciate very much the work of a monk or something like that from Tibet called Sogyal Rinpoche. And I saw in Facebook, some people want to close Facebook. I don't want it. It's okay for me like it is. And you can search for Sogyal with Y, Sogyal Rinpoche, a Tibetan man who has a traditional, who speaks about a Tibetan tradition about people who are going to die and the tremendous trouble which is to die in an intensive care like they do it today, when the family allow, and the family always allow, or nearly always allow, people to be treated in an intensive care, because from our deep hearts we want our daddy back. That's what we want. And that's why I said yes, and probably my mother and my sister said yes to the cold doctoress who just spoke to us in the hospital. And suddenly you see your daddy tied up, trying desperately to take all tubes away. And why all this? I am not going to say the word that I am thinking. Or maybe I say it, all these fucking tubes. Why? He just died. And 2 days after putting the tubes, they knew he was going to die. How did they know? I was there, and I saw in the instruments that everything was all right. Suddenly they tell us that the 2 kidneys stopped working. And I am asking you, why the kidneys stopped working? Nobody's going to prove me that they weren't working when we took him to the bloody hospital. Do I have the right to tell you this? I am feeling like this. Can I tell you something? I am not even saying the name of the hospital. But do you see these 2 hands here? I have 9 CDs. I play music and I sing a lot, like nobody else in the world. Someone told me that I am one of the best musicians in the whole world. I have not even money to go to the hospital and to fight to those people. But anyway, I am a very brilliant musician. Many idiots earn money, I don't, but I am not concerned to this. I am showing these 2 hands because this right hand here, in 1976, in the same hospital, I got a trouble with an injection here. It just infected my arm, and I lost the movements of my right arm. Do you believe that? Can I tell you that? I don't know who are you, because there are many more friends of mine watching now this video. 4 minutes and 13 seconds. I lost the movements of my right arm because of a hospital error. And it was the same hospital that I took my father there. And we wanted our daddy back. And he never came back. So why all this stupid social game? And this stupid social game pays a lot to all these physicians. And Sogyal Rinpoche is telling us that please ask the doctors, like it was our case, he says, ask the doctors if there is absolutely no chance that he will survive. Please take these bloody machines away. He doesn't say bloody machines. I am saying that. Bloody machines. To one who is going to die, they are bloody machines. I will tell you something. 2 days before my father died, I entered in the hospital and I was allowed, because I am really a nice old man. This is what everybody thinks I am, a nice old man. I am very sweet when I want to be, and I entered there. When I entered there, he was nearly without breathing. His whole chest was searching for air. And I just ran inside of that bloody hospital, searching for nurses to come to help. And one of them stared to me, but I am not responsible. I am going with you, but I am not the one who is responsible. It's a bunch of irresponsible people. And she was there, and she just moved him like this and like that. And then the mucus. Do you know what mucus is? I am not such an English guy. I don't know what I am speaking. But mucus, do you know what mucus is? He had rhinite. He couldn't breathe by here, so he had to breathe by the mouth. And the mucus comes, and he couldn't breathe. And I am not a physician, I am not a nurse, I am not there, and I just entered there because God is so sweet and He puts me in some challenges. 7 minutes challenges. And I entered there, and he didn't die that day because I was there, and I got a nurse, and the nurse was scared. He looked at me scared because I am a sweet old man. But when I am getting pissed off, you should see my face when I am pissed off. Some people are really scared of what I can do inside of a hospital. And the same hospital that destroyed nearly my right arm in 1976, do you know, can you stare at me? Do you feel what I am feeling, the revolt on my heart? And I have the total right to be revolted. I am not a disciple of a Hembi-Pembi. I am a disciple of the Master Osho. I am not such a Hembi-Pembi. I am not an homosexual. I am not an idiot. I am a bit idiotic, yes. Enough to be here, opening my heart, knowing perfectly well that 2 or 3% of the people who can watch this video are going to be very angry with me. I don't care at all. I want my daddy back, and I have the ashes here in that box nearby my head. The ashes are there, and they are not going to become Valdemiro again. So, and I don't want to process any hospital. I want them to go to hell. But I tell you something, in the last minute that I have to talk to you, I will do everything like Sogyal Rinpoche from Tibet is doing everything he can. But I am not Sogyal Rinpoche. I am just a sweet old man who is not sweet at all many times. I am sweet 60% of the time, 40% if I am not sleeping. I am very angry. And I have the total right. If you see the world the way it is, I am not a disciple of a Hembi-Pembi, I said. I am revolted about it. So, we have to stop now, and I greet you, and please take care of your daddies the way it is possible. If it is possible to take them out of the intensive care, they will die in peace. Thank you.